Hey folks, in this video we're going to go over every storage container available in Escape from Tarkov as of patch 0.12 and how to obtain them. Containers are essential for condensing stash space, and some of them can even be brought with you into raids within your secure container. Starting with the smallest, the empty wallet is a 1-slot container that holds 4 slots of either money or labs key cards. You can find these primarily in scavenger pockets and backpacks. The wallet can be carried around with you in your secure container, which makes them pretty useful for looting cash registers and safes, or even for entering a labs raid with up to 4 different key cards taking up just the 1 slot of valuable secure container space. The ammo case is a 4-slot container that holds 49 slots of both loose and boxed ammunition. This case can be obtained from level 1 mechanic for a trade of 4 blue gunpowder, or purchased from level 2 mechanic for about 170,000 rubles. This case can also spawn rarely in the marked room in the 3-story dorms, and very rarely on the corner table in the old gas station on customs. The dog tag case is a 1-slot container that holds 100 slots of dog tags. This case can be obtained from level 2 therapist for around 300,000 rubles and can also be carried around with you in your secure container, so you may want to bring it into raids where you expect to find a lot of PvP. The documents case is a 2-slot container that holds 16 slots of money, keys, key cards, intelligence folders, maps, GP coins, physical Bitcoin, flash drives, SSD drives, diaries, and the new technical documentation booklet. This container can be obtained from level 2 therapist for a trade of 5 horse statues, 1 cat statue, and 1 lion statue, and is also a quest reward from Punisher Part 5 from Prapper, and Nostalgia, which is a new quest from Jaeger. Like the ammo case, the documents case can also be found rarely within the marked room and on the old gas station table on customs. This case can be carried with you in your secure container in raids, making it an incredibly versatile and valuable container to obtain. The Lucky Scav Junk Box is a 16-slot container that holds a whopping 196 slots of trade items, making it absolutely essential for any player to get as soon as possible, as it'll store all those quest and hideout upgrade items you'll need to be hoarding throughout your time in Tarkov. This container can be purchased from level 2 therapist for right around 1 million rubles, which may seem pretty steep for newer players, but when you consider the 180 slots of inventory space you're gaining, it'll make life a lot easier in the long run. The Mr. Holodilnik Thermobag, or as I like to call it, the mini fridge, is a 9-slot container that holds 64 slots of food and drink items. This is actually pretty useful because the consumable items that you may want to be saving, such as condensed milk, cannot go in the Lucky Scav Junk Box. This container can be obtained from level 2 Jaeger for a trade of 10 hot rods, 5 tarcolas, 5 herring, and 5 squash. Incidentally, I find myself using the mini fridge mostly to store the aforementioned food trade items to save up for an additional mini fridge so I can sell it on the flea market, as well as for waters I like to bring in the raids with me. The pistol case is a 4-slot container that holds 9 slots worth of pistols, magazines, and ammunition. You can obtain this case from Therapist Level 2 for a trade of 3 of the new Pile of Meds item, and it is part of the reward for Punisher Part 5 from Prapper, and also from Cargo X Part 1 from Peacekeeper. If you own the Edge of Darkness edition of Escape from Tarkov, you may have also started with one of these. You may notice I have a pistol case in my Gamma in this clip, but I recorded this segment at the end of patch 11.7, and you can no longer put this case, the ammo case, or the magazine case, which will show a bit later, inside your secure container. The Meds case is a 9-slot container that holds 49 slots of medical items, including the non-consumable ones such as ophthalmoscopes, blood sets, and defibrillators. This case can be obtained from level 2 therapist for a trade of 7 blood sets, 7 syringes, and 2 Vaselines, or from level 3 therapist for around 380,000 rubles. She will also give you one later as part of the reward for Healthcare Privacy Part 5. The weapon case is a 10-slot container that holds 50 slots of weapons, ammo, and loose mods. This case can be obtained from level 2 mechanic for a trade of 9 physical Bitcoin, as well as purchased from level 4 skier for around 8,500 euro. There is also a rare chance for this to spawn in the marked room on customs, so make sure you're always bringing a backpack that's large enough if you plan to loot that room. The items case is a 16-slot container that holds 64 slots of just about anything, making it incredibly versatile. The only items that can't directly fit inside are a few of the other cases, such as the Lucky Scav Junk Box, but you can even cheat the system by placing the junk box within an MBSS backpack and then putting the backpack into the item case if you want to. This case can be obtained from level 3 therapist for a trade of 20 ophthalmoscopes. The Keytool, formerly known as the key bar, is a 1-slot container that holds 16 slots of keys and can be carried with you in raid within your secure container, making it incredibly useful for looting and questing. The Keytool can be obtained from level 3 therapists for a trade of 15 H2O2, 12 NaCl, and 8 ibuprofen, and can also be found rarely within the marked room and the old gas station table on customs. The THICC case is a 2-slot container that holds 25 slots of keys, key cards, money, dog tags, physical Bitcoin, GP coins, Pro Kill medallions, gold skull rings, and flash drives, and can be brought into raids with you in your secure container, making it incredibly useful for all sorts of looting and questing. The THICC case can be obtained from level 3 Jaeger for a trade of 7 paracord, 15 duct tape, 10 insulating tape, and 10 packs of nails. The magazine case is a 6-slot container that holds 49 slots of any type of weapon magazine. This case can only be purchased from level 3 mechanic after completing the arduous task A Shooter Born in Heaven for about 440,000 rubles. So if you don't intend on finishing that quest, you could always break down and pay more from someone on the flea market. The money case is a 6-slot container that holds 49 slots of money, GP coins, or physical Bitcoin. This case can be obtained from level 4 therapists for a trade of 1 roller and 5 gold chains. The THICC weapon case is a 10-slot container that holds 90 slots of weapons, ammunition, and loose mods. This thing takes up the same amount of space as a regular weapon case, but is 40 slots larger on the inside. This case can be obtained from level 4 mechanic for a trade of 23 physical Bitcoin, and is also a quest reward from Prapper after finishing the task Perfect Mediator, which requires you to hit max level rank with all traders. The THICC items case is a 15-slot container that holds a whopping 196 slots of just about anything. Like the regular items case, you can also do the same trick with an MBSS or other backpack to get any incompatible containers inside it if you like. This case can be obtained from level 4 therapists for a trade of 10 defibrillators, 10 LEDXs, and 8 ibuprofen, and is also a quest reward from her after completing the task Private Clinic. Storage containers are incredibly useful for cleaning up your stash. Just make sure you have something cool guarding your money at all times. I will do my best to keep this guide as up to date as possible. Just know that the game is still in beta, and Battle State Games may choose to change any of the containers or the way they are obtained at any time. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for future content, and if you have any corrections or suggestions for future videos, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. I stream raids several times a week on Twitch and would love to have more people drop by the stream, so I'll leave a link for that in the description as well. Thanks for watching and good luck out there.